stream of all things. Technology, eh? We're going to sing you some sea shanties, amongst other seagoing songs sung about men at sea, women on shore, and all sorts of strange songs that I hope you like, a good mix of stuff. While we're singing those songs, and it's a live show, you might have to become piratical. And I say that because every now and again someone is going to forget their line.
Oh, no, we're not.
I watch this space, and then when that happens, everybody in the audience has to go, ah! Let me hear you say it. Ah! And then we get back on an even keel, and the song carries on. So without further ado, let's start singing. This is a sea shanty working song.
Shall we have a tune, Mike? Shall we have a
How
tune?
many?
Shall we have a tune?
Apparently, that's the first one. Yeah, okay. Apparently, we've got to listen to some melodeon players. Here we go. This is Dave, Drew, and Brian Ablett.
Clapping.
God dear, I hope you're all dancing around the lounge to that one, ladies and gents. That was Riding on a Donkey. Okay, back to the songs. We're going to kick it off. I shall do the first one. It's just me being me.
Oh, no.
No, it's not. It's me singing a song called Haul Away Joe.
That one.
Oh, when I was a little boy, so my mommy told me,
away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
that if I never kissed the girls, my lips would go all mouldy.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
We're rolling down a stormy sea and riding through the thunder.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
It's every man aloft, me boys, or we'll be going under.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
King Louis was the king of France who caused a revolution.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
And then he had his head cut off and spoilt his constitution.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
The cook is in the galley, he's making duffs a dandy.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
The king is in his cabin, he's drinking wine and brandy.
Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! Haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Away!
Oh! haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Mike.
I can see you're all roaring around. Look at that.
One day
What
I'm
a
10 to
response. No, stay in your seats, please. For goodness sake. It's no good coming up to the stage. It's too early. I'll let you know. Now, without further ado, we're going to move on with Dave Drew. The man normally seen singing at the O2, ladies and gentlemen. Has anyone heard this joke before?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, well, it's the O2 in Worthing. It's the phone shop, and Dave sings there regularly. But tonight he's going to sing for you a song called Santiana, ladies and gents.
Oh, Santiana's men were brave.
All away, Santiana.
And many of them met a hero's grave.
All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico.
Now Santiana's dead and gone.
All away, Santiana.
But the bloody fighting, it moves on.
All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico.
Now we'll dig his grave with a silver spade.
All away, Santiana.
And we'll mark the spot where he was laid.
All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico.
For Santiana now we'll mourn.
All away, Santiana.
We buried him deep all around Cape Horn.
All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico.
Yes, we buried him deep all around Cape Horn.
All away, Santiana.
Close to the spot where he was born.
All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico, and it's heave her up, and away we'll go. All away, Santiana. Heave her up, and away we'll go. All along the plains of Mexico.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bravo, Dave. Jolly well done.
Marvellous. That's
Marvellous,
David
marvellous.
Drew, ladies and gentlemen, the O2 man. Staying overseas, but on a different coast, ladies and gents. We're going to Holland. And Bill Brown here, who is wearing a Dutch cap.
There he was. He's lost it.
I know, I've seen it. And yes, he's going to sing a song of a fearsome captain called Skipper Jan Rebeck.
Who's the king of the fighting Dutch?
Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who do sailors fear so much?
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And it's
Yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your backs for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who can furl the maintop sails?
Skipper Jan Rebeck.
All by himself in a living gale.
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And it's
Yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your backs for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who took all the tea from China?
Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And sold it all in Carolina.
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And it's
Yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your back for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who has 4 girls every night?
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
1 black, 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 white.
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And it's
Yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your backs for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who... And who...
It's a double R.
Who can tell his weight in beer?
Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who takes 2 baths every year?
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And it's
Yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your backs for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who's the king of the fighting Dutch?
Skipper Jan Rebeck.
And who takes 2 baths every year?
It's Skipper Jan Rebeck.
4.
And it's yah, yah, leave your hammocks. Yah, yah, hands on deck. Yah, yah, break your backs for Skipper Jan Rebeck.
Hey.
Well, there you go. Never say
Well done, Bill.
die.
You got there. You got there.
Bill actually did that on purpose just to make sure you were all getting the yars in. Okay, so now you're all in tune. The next person to make a cock up is Brian Ablett.
Bravo, Brian. Thank you very much.
No, certainly not. Now, Brian will sing us a song called The Good Ship Ragamuffin. And if you listen to the words closely, you'll learn what it's all about.
Oh, do you? I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know.
There goes old Jack with his shovel on his back all the way to Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar. Farewell to your dirty lime. Farewell to your gangers and gangplanks. Farewell to your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay. For to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Well, I went down unto the quay where the ships at anchor lay. To command a team of navvies, I was ordered to engage. But first I stopped off for a pint before I went away. To take a trip on an immigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar. Farewell to your dirty lime. Farewell to your gangers and gangplanks. Farewell to your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay. For to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Well, the boss comes up this morning. He says, well, Pat, you know, if you don't get those navvies out, well, then you'll have to go. So I asked him for me wages and demanded all me pay. And I told him straight that I'm going to emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar. Farewell to your dirty lime. Farewell to your gangers and gangplanks. Farewell to your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay. For to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
When I gets to Australia, well, I go and look for gold. There's plenty for the digging of, or so I have been told. If not, I'll go back to me trade, and 100 bricks I lay. For I long to live for an 8-hour shift on the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortar. Farewell to your dirty lime. Farewell to your gangers and gangplanks. Farewell to your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay. For to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar. Farewell to your dirty lime. Farewell to your gangers and gangplanks, farewell to your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay. To take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Whoa!
Come on, Brian.
You might know that there was a bit of Jack involved in that, as well as Pat.
Hey, it's a two.
They were good mates.
Twin boys.
Well, there we go. Now then, did I mention about the CDs, ladies and gentlemen?
Not
Oh,
yet.
Not yet.
Hello,
Is
look
there a
at that.
CD?
We do have a couple of CDs, and all you have to do is check it out on our website, thewellingtonwailers.com. Thought I'd just slip that in, as they say. Now, if you're going to look for us on Spotify, be careful to look for the spelling of Wailers, because we are like Bob Marley and the Wheelers, man. Okay? W-A-I-L-E-R-S. And we say that because we wail with our voices. You might have noticed that not many of us can sing. So the best we can do is wail. So we are the Wellington Wailers, W-A-I-L-E-R-S.
Outrageous.
Of course, there will be some amongst us that think they can sing, but I can assure you they can't. Okay? Here's our first one. High Tides and Low Life on Spotify and all popular transmitting stations. I say what do they call them these days? Anyway, streaming stations.
Streaming.
Thank you very much. Keep it up.
Streaming,
And this one, Welly Boots and Shanties, a name very similar to an album by Ian Dury. I don't know. Some of you might be old enough to remember that. Okay, enough of this. We now have to go another working song. This time from John Charlish. It's called Blow, Boys, Blow.
A short haul shanty. Was you ever down the Congo River? Blow, boys, blow. Where the fever and the aches make the white man shiver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. A Yankee ship come down that river. Blow, boys, blow. And her masts and yards they shone like silver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And how do we know she's a Yankee liner? Blow, boys, blow. By the stars and bars that fly behind her. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And how do we know she's a Yankee cutter? Blow, boys, blow. By the blood and scuts that runs from her scuppers. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And who do you think was the master of her? Blow, boys, blow. I shag eye brown that Yankee lover. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think they had for supper? Blow, boys, blow. A parrot's tail and a donkey's cropper. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think they had for cargo? Blow, boys, blow. Some black sheep that had run the embargo. Blow me, bully boys, blow. It's blow today and blow tomorrow. Blow, boys, blow. Let's blow this poor old ship in sorrow. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, John.
Okay, a nice little number there. Okay, keep the doors locked over there. Thank you. No one coming in. Thank you. Okay, a lot of women out there. Grief. Now, moving on. We need to.
The groupies are in the green room.
I said we can't sing, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're probably going to prove it because, no, seriously, actually, this is something that we do rather well. Led by our good man, Colin Greer, we're going to sing Shallow Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
You know I'm going to leave her
Shallow, shallow brown.
You know I'm bound away to leave her
Shallow, shallow brown.
They're gonna take me for a sailor.
Shallow, shallow brown.
They're gonna put me on a whaler.
Shallow, shallow brown.
They're gonna take me down to Georgia.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Way down to South Georgia.
Shallow, shallow brown.
You know the boss, he's gonna sell me.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Gonna sell me for $1.
Shallow, shallow brown.
A shiny silver dollar.
Shallow, shallow brown.
A Spanish silver dollar.
Shallow, shallow brown.
So it's goodbye, Giuliano.
Shallow, shallow brown.
And it's farewell, Giuliano.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Can you feel the groove, baby? I tell you, that really, I tell you, I got goosebumps going up and down my arm. My arm, that is.
It's the old heart monitor playing.
I tell you, no, a lovely song, lovely song. Thank you, Colin. Now, in a totally different angle, we're going to go with the ship's doctor now, ladies and gentlemen. He's with us today, just keeping his hand in.
Oh, dear.
I don't know where I get them. I really don't. No,
We do.
but okay. This is Dr. Tim Stevenson. Now, we're going fishing, ladies and gentlemen, for herring.
Silver darlings.
Oh, it was a fine and a pleasant morn. Out of Shoreham harbour I was sailing as a cabin boy on a sailing lugger, off to hunt the bonny shoals of herring.
Now you're up on deck, you're a fisherman, and you're learning all about seafaring, and your education smacks of navigation as we hunt the bonny shoals of herring.
Oh, the work was hard and the days were long, and the treatment, sure, it took some bearing. Sure, I used to sleep standing on my feet as we hunted through those shoals of herring.
Now you're up on deck, you're a fisherman, and you're learning all about seafaring, as your education smacks of navigation, as we hunt the bonny shoals of herring.
Now we left the home grounds in the month of June. Back to Shoreham harbour we was sailing, with 100 crown of those silver darlings that we'd taken from the shoals of herring.
Now you're up on deck, you're a fisherman, and you're learning all about seafaring, as your education scraps of navigation, as we hunt the bonny shoals of herring.
Now we're back in Shoreham drinking in the welly, and I wobble home with dodgy bearings, but even as I sleep, a close watch I keep. I'm still dreaming of those shoals of herring.
Now you're up on deck, you're a fisherman, and you're learning all about seafaring, as your education slacks of navigation, as we hunt the bonny shoals of herring.
Yay.
Hey.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? You did. There was a mention there of drinking in the welly, ladies and gentlemen. Arr, arr. And that is a proper R, because we do drink in the welly, but we also sing there, ladies and gentlemen. We sing in the welly every third Thursday of the month. That was before the dreaded thing arrived amongst us, and we haven't sung there for a year. However, things are looking up. Whilst we haven't got any dates at the moment, please watch out. And the Duke of Wellington is our boozer, because we drink there on a regular. We can't wait for it to open again.
Nope.
And yeah, so roll on. Here we go. 12th of April, the Wellington opens, and hopefully it won't be too long before we start singing again, and bands will be playing, and da-da-da-de-da. But hey ho, watch this space. But hats off. The Duke of Wellington also sponsor us, ladies and gentlemen.
Do they?
Yeah.
They
Hey,
do.
and
They
beer.
They
Is that this
sponsor
thing?
us.
Free
And
beer.
in turn, ladies and gentlemen, we sponsor the Lifeboat Association. And up to this time, we have donated over £5,000 in donations to the Lifeboat,
Yeah.
for which we have received a recognition, a huge trophy from the Lifeboat Association in thanks for our donations. And we'll continue to do that. So every time we're out in public doing a show, all the money we earn, generally speaking, goes to the Lifeboat, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. That's I better stop saying that now, because otherwise we'll run out of time. Who wants to have a song now? Oh, it's old...
What's his name?
what's his name?
Yeah, what's his
What's his name? Old Handsome at the back. Steve Lowry.
Is he? When did that
Steve
happen?
Lowry asked me to mention the girls from Burgess Hill and say, hi girls, can't wait to see you. And we all can't wait to see you all
Is her
again
name
back in the
Sandra?
Welly, the girls from and all the rest of our followers and so on. But the ladies from Burgess Hill, Steve's here and he's got some special clothing on for the second half for you. So, in the
full
meantime,
Monty then, is it?
stop it, Green. Steve's going to sing Sally Brown.
Lovely.
Right. This is my gentle song in comparison with some that will follow later. Sally Brown, she's the girl for me, boys.
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
Oh, Sally Brown, she's the girl for me, boys.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
We're down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo?
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
Some I stow forward and some I stow after.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Away, hey,
Up!
and up she rises.
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
Away, hey,
Yeah.
and the blocks is different sizes.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Oh, one more pull. Can't you hear the mate a-bawling?
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
Oh, one more pull. That's the end of your hauling.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Oh, Sally Brown, she's a girl for me, boys.
Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll.
Oh, Sally Brown, she's the girl for me, boys.
Way I miss Sally Brown.
Oh, there we go. Okay, please, girls, get back, get back. You'll hurt yourselves trying to get in. Stop it. Oh, my life. I've got
Bolt
goose
the
pimples
doors.
again. Sally Brown. You'll hear a few about Sallys and Nancy's and Karen Brown. Did I say Karen Brown? Hi, Karen. Yes, yeah, you're in there as well. So here we go. Now, a different thing altogether, a sad song, sung by our very own Martin Frost, M.B.E. That's M.B.E., ladies and gentlemen. He's been up to see a queen, and she's given him an M.B.E.
I'm a man with
Martin
the gong.
Frost,
Fantastic.
M.B.E. with Blood Red Roses.
You've been to see a few queens. and
I've
they've
seen a few
been-
queens.
They've given you something as well.
I've
Did you
travelled
get
this
given an
world.
MBE?
I'm a sailor.
Were united?
Can we get back to Martin Frost, M.B.E., ladies and gentlemen?
Okay. Blood red roses?
No Blood Red
Wonderful.
Blood red roses.
Roses. Not
Wonderful.
Blood Red Roses.
Our boots and clothes are all in pawn.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Mighty drafty round Cape Horn.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pigs and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Got your advance, so to sea you'll go.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Chase those whales through the frost and snow.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
When I was a young man in my prime.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
I take those pretty girls 9 at a time.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Now that I'm old and now that I'm grey.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
I can only take them 2 in a day.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Round Cape Horn that we must go.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
That is where those whalefish blow.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Poor old mother, she said to me.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
No son come home from sea.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
It's one more pull and that will do.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Swear the bully boys to put it through.
Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Again, I am awash with the jolly old pimpels. Whoa. Got to move on quickly, we're running out of time. Okay, we're back on the Irish theme. And our rotunded person here, Mr. Brian Ablett, will sing about Paddy, who's very laid back. Paddy laid back, ladies and gentlemen.
'Twas on a cold and dreary morning in December.
December.
And all of me money it was spent.
Spent.
And where it went I really can't remember.
Remember.
So to the shipping office then I went.
Went.
Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, I heard there was a great demand for sailors.
For sailors?
For the colonies, for Frisco and for France.
France.
So I signed upon the limey bark, the Hotspur.
The Hotspur?
Got paralytic drunk with my advance.
Advance.
Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Taking your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, I joined her on a cold December morning. And the flapping of me flippers to keep me warm. And the South Combers hoisting up a warning. Stand fast for the coming of the storm. Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, some of my fellows have been a-drinking. And me, myself, was heavy with the booze. So it's down on me sea chest I was sleeping. And I thought I'd lay me down and have a snooze. Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, when I woke, I was feeling sick and sore. And realised I was outward bound again. When a loud voice was shouting at the door. Stand fast, lads, and answer to your name. Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, it was on the quarter deck when first I saw them.
I saw them.
There's an ugly bunch I've never seen before. And there were bums and there were stiffs from every quarter. And they've made me poor old heart feel sick and sore. Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Well, I wish that I was in the Jolly Welly. Along with Irish cater drinking beer. Then I realised what an ugly bunch were sailors. And with the flipper I wiped away a tear. Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Paddy lay back. Taking your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Around ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Hey, cracking little song there. Okay, we have one last song to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last song of this half, and then we are going to have a 10-minute break. If you're watching on YouTube, you can type in a comment and say how disastrous this show is. But please, you wouldn't be so cruel, I know that. And please, thank you very much for watching. Here comes the last song before the break. Bill Brown, John Kanaka.
I thought I heard the old man say,
John Kanaka,
today's a holiday.
John Kanaka, John Kanaka,
We'll work tomorrow, but but not today.
Woo! John Kanaka,
We'll work tomorrow to earn our pay.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're bound away at the break of day.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're bound away for Frisco Bay.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're bound away at the break of dawn.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're bound away around Cape Horn.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're Shoreham born and Shoreham bred.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai.
We're strong in the arm but thick in the head.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai.
So haul, oh, haul, oh, haul away.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai.
Oh, haul away and make your pay.
Woo! John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai, oh, Toorai, John Kanaka, Toorai.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be pirates. Ah!
You're on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Wailers to the stage, please.
We're already here, Mike. We're already here. We can't wait for
Already
you.
here. Who would have thought? Okay. It's that melodeon time again, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Drew, Brian Ablett. Chill out, guys. That's enough of that. I don't know if any of you spotted a deliberate mistake in there.
No.
It was Martin over here who was not in time with the music. He quickly
never happened
corrected
before.
himself and started a bit of a Morris dance.
He was
going
playing
on
to his
there.
own
He
drum.
was good. He was good. Hey. Dave Drew and Brian Ablett, ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Talking.
We are not worthy.
Talking of men having too much to drink, it's not us, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you. This is a professional performance. And the next song is called The Drunken Sailor.
No, surely.
It's often sung at the O2 Centre in Worthing by customers.
We've
There's
done that
someone
one.
to
We've done
sing-
that one,
help
Mike.
that
Come
joke,
on,
Mike.
think of
We've done
another
that
one.
joke.
help you sing along with it at home with the kids before they go to bed. Teach them this song. It's called a drinking song, The Drunken Sailor.
A drinking song? Good Lord.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
Oh,
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning.
Put him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him.
Oh,
Put him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the barrel with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Put him in the longboat till he's sober.
oh,
Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Or put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
But no one's seen the captain's daughter.
No one's seen the captain's daughter. No one's seen the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
That's what we do with a drunken sailor.
Oh, that's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning.
Lovely stuff, ladies and gents. That's the way. Drunken sailors. Well, there we are. That's another story. Sailors ashore. Sailors ashore, they leave the ship, they go ashore, and first thing they do is want a beer or something of that nature. And then, as the day draws on, they would like some female company.
Oh, yes, please.
And yeah, female company. And as sailors from around the world, sailors and ladies ashore are a different story. This is a story of a sailor in Shoreham, shall we say.
Anyone you know, Mike?
I was on my own at the time. But
In the
here we
welly,
go.
was it?
This is a song of a sailor and a lady. As I rode out one morning,
Away, hey, you roller bowler.
As I rode out one morning, I spied a maiden fair.
To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler. To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all.
The next time that I saw her,
Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler.
the next time that I saw her was down in Shoreham town.
To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler. To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all.
She winked and tipped her flipper.
Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler.
She winked and tipped her flipper, that saucy girl of mine.
To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler. To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all.
But when she found that I was skint,
Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler.
but when she found that I was skint, she left me standing there.
To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler. To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all.
She left me there in Shoreham.
Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler.
She left me there in Shoreham, so I went back to sea.
To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away, hey, hey, you roller bowler. To me! Hey, rig-a-jig and a ha-ha. Good morning, ladies all.
Oh,
Slightly fell apart.
another one, ladies, you see. We're all very popular men in Shoreham around here, I can tell you. If you want to make a reservation for any of the gentlemen on stage this evening, all you have to do is get on the website.
Look at the crew list.
Get on the website and select a preference.
Yes.
Well,
Join the free one with every CD.
Okay, moving on, because I don't know who it is. Oh, no, here we go. Now, this is a song of men returning from whaling up north and returning down south for some women and beer. John Charlish will be singing this. It's called Old Maui.
Lovely.
It's a rough, tough life full of toil and strife we whaler men undergo. And we don't give a damn when the whaling's done, how hard those winds do blow. For we're homeward bound, it's a damn fine sound, with our good ship taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls of old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
We've often sailed through those northerly gales, through the ice and wind and rain. Those tropic lands and those island lands, they will soon be ours again. 6 hellish months we've spent up north in that cold Kamchatka Sea. Now it's far behind in the frozen wind as we race for old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound on the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
We'll heave the lead where old Diamond Head looms up on old Wahoo.
Woohoo!
Our masts and yards, they were fleeced with ice, and our decks, they were hid from view. The horrid ice of the sea-caked isles that dress that Arctic sea are far behind in the frozen wind as we steer for old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound on the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
How soft the breeze in the southern seas, now the ice it is far astern. Those tropic glades and those island maids, they're awaiting our return. Even now their big brown eyes look out for a hoping for to see our baggy sails running for the gales as we race for old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
And now we are anchored in the bay with those Kanakas all around. They greet us with their soft lowers. Oh, it is a pleasing sound. And soon we'll be on shore, me boys, and we'll paint those beaches red. And we'll wake in the arms of a native girl with a big fat aching head.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound on the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
Beauty, beauty, like a bunch of cherubs singing.
Where?
I heard them. They're outside somewhere, I think. Okay, a working song next, ladies and gentlemen. Working songs are fairly gruff and hard-working things, and it's another song of ship life. This time sung by our very own Randy man. Singing a song called Randy Dandio. It's Steve Lowry.
Oh, we got there in the end. Well done, Mike.
I wasn't expecting
Not easy.
Bit of a left turn at the lights there, I thought.
Keep those girls back. Out.
Yep. Right, this is a lovely, gentle little ballad for you all. Right, stand to.
Whoa, Christ.
I'm lovely, really, honestly. Now we are ready to head for the Horn.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Me boots and me clothes, boys, are all in the pond.
To be rollicking Randy Dandy, oh. Heave a pole, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking Randy Dandy, oh.
Soon we'll be warping her out through the locks.
Way, hey, roll and go.
With them pretty young girls, they'll come down in their flocks.
To be rollicking Randy Dandy, oh. Heave the pole, anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed to be rollicking randy dandy oh.
Now man the stout capstan and heave with a will.
Way, roll and go.
Soon we'll be driving away down that hill.
To me rollicking randy dandy oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed to be rollicking randy dandy oh.
Heave away, bullies, you parish rig bums.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Get your hands out your pockets and don't suck your thumbs.
To be rollicking randy dandy
Come on,
oh.
you bloody.
Heave a pole, oh, heave away.
Come on.
Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed to be rollicking randy dandy oh.
We're outward bound for Vallepo Bay.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Get cracking, me lads, it's a bloody long way.
To be rollicking randy dandy
Come on,
oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed to be rollicking randy dandy oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed to be rollicking randy dandy oh.
Steve Lowry,
Well done,
ladies
Steve.
and gentlemen. Steve Lowry.
Lullaby.
I don't know where he gets his energy from.
It's probably drugs.
Okay,
Well, he's on his
crikey, it's
fourth
warming
pint,
up in
so
here,
that
I
gives
can
us a bit of
tell
a
you.
clue.
Might be time to take me hat off.
Who's counting?
So that Randy Dandy, I think we're off. We're off to the bonny, bonny lands again of the Ireland people. In which case we got to keep his hand in again with Dr. Tim Stevenson. He's over there, the holy ground.
The holy ground.
Aha.
Fare thee well, my lovely Dinah, 1,000 times adieu. For we're going away from the holy ground, and the girls we all love true. And we'll sail the salt seas over, and then return once more to see again the girls we love and the holy ground once more.
Fine girl you are, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more. Fine girl you are.
And now the storm is raging, and we are far from shore, and the poor old ship, she's tossing about, and the rigging is all tore. And the secrets of my mind, my dear, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hope to see the holy ground once more.
Fine girl you are, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more.
Fine girl you are.
And now the storm is over, and we are safe ashore. We will go into a public house, and we'll sit and drink our fill. And we'll drink strong ale and porter, and we'll make the rafters roar. And when our money is all spent, we'll go to sea once more.
Fine girl you are, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more. Fine girl you are,
You're the girl
I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more.
Lovely. Well done.
Fine girl you are. I'm sure there was one missing there. I could hear everyone shouting at their television screens just then, saying, "Fine girl you are!" And yes, it was. Anyway, I think we got away with it.
Nobody
Noticed.
Yes, barely.
Only just. Okay, so that was there, Dr. Tim, to be sure, to be sure. And once again now, we're going, staying with the Irish theme. A lot of Irishmen were at sea during these troubled times, and some of them didn't fare too well. It was very, very dangerous work, working up the mast on the sails, rolling them up and things like that. And here's a story of Billy O'Shea. Billy O'Shea, and I've just reminded Bill what song he's singing. I can see it in his eyes.
Do you know one, Bill?
Billy O'Shea.
In fact, I've got to tell you, I was a little bit
Speak
late.
to the mic.
there. I was a little bit late on board because I stopped in B&Q for some parrot food. Not everybody goes to B&Q for parrot food, but I went for polyfiller.
Oh!
Boom, boom.
These are the jokes, folks. My God.
Enough.
Oh, that's a swimming parrot, isn't it? With a fin on his
Dead
back.
parrot.
I think we better get on with the songs. We're running out of time. Bill Brown, Billy O'Shea.
We all got drunk in Dublin City.
Fall down, Billy,
We all got drunk and more's the pity.
fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
We lay ourselves down upon the quay.
Fall down, Billy.
And when we woke up, we were at sea.
Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
Billy said, "Oh, Captain dear,
Fall down, me Billy.
we're been unhappy to reef or steer.
Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
The captain said, "I've a cure for that.
Fall down, me Billy.
And here for a start is a dose of the cat."
Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
He sent him up to the topmost yard.
Fall down, me Billy.
And when he hit the deck, he took it hard.
Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
We wrapped him in a canvas sail
Fall down, me Billy.
and lowered him gently over the rail.
Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea.
Down he went to David Jones.
Farewell, me Billy.
Down he went with a stitch through his nose.
Farewell, Billy O'Shea. Farewell, 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 me Billy. We're bound away for America. Farewell, Billy O'Shea. Farewell, 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 me Billy. We're bound away for America. Farewell, Billy O'Shea.
Oh, to be sure. A sad song, a sad song. We must sail on, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone to Davy Jones. Arr, arr. So, with that, that means it's Brian Ablett again, ladies and gentlemen. Here, another appearance by this wonderful, wonderful man.
Hurrah!
Oh, you are a man, aren't you? Yes, that's it. Good, okay. This is a song about a strange woman called Mrs. McGraw. I don't know how strange she is, but let's find out.
Oh, Mrs. McGraw, the captain said, would you like to make a sailor out of your son, Ted?
Oh, yes, please.
With a big black coat and a three-cornered hat. Oh, Mrs. McGraw, wouldn't you like that?
Oh, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
Well, Mrs. McGraw lived by the seashore for 7 very long years or more. And a sailing ship came into the bay. It was her son Ted with his legs away.
Oh, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
Well, up come Ted without any legs, but in their place were 2 wooden pegs. She kissed him a dozen times or 2, saying, darling Ted, is it really you?
Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
Oh, was you deaf, or was you blind, when you left those 2 fine legs behind? Oh, was it sailing on the sea that wore your 2 fine legs tied down to your knee?
Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
I wasn't deaf and I was not blind when I left my 2 fine legs behind. But a cannonball on the 6th of May shot me 2 fine legs from my knees away.
Oh, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
'Cause I was taller.
I don't think so.
And I was slim.
Tell us another
Very hurtful, that. And I had a leg at every limb.
4 legs.
But now I've got no legs at all, for I run a race with a cannonball.
Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah, Winnie to-ry-ah, for a little ah, to-ry-oo-ry-oo-ry-ah.
Oh, my God. My God, the smoke alarms are going off in here because everyone's getting so hot with clapping. My God. I could tell you a tale or 2 about the clap. But anyway, that's another story.
Steady on, Michael. There are families listening.
Okay, my life already. Now, I can hear Sheila. Sheila, you out there, Sheila? I can hear Sheila screaming for this popular song we do. And I can hear my son-in-law screaming for it because they love it, singing at the football grounds. And, yeah, this is a song about a fried egg on fried bread, ladies and gentlemen. A very unpopular breakfast on a ship.
I'm forever blowing bubbles then.
And I'm going to sing it. It's called Get the Chicken and the Toast. Get the idea? Chicken, egg, toast, and it's called Chicken on a Raft. Yeah? Clever stuff, I tell you. I tell you. There's more to me than meets the eye. This is a chicken flapping its wings.
And there's quite a lot that meets the eye.
Right, here we go. The skipper's in the wardroom drinking gin.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
I don't mind knocking, but I ain't going in.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
The Jim is up aloft laughing like a drain.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
He's making a fool of himself again.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft. Oh, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. To have toast forward and dustman aft. Sitting there picking on a chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
I took the middle and the forenoon too.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
And now I'm sailing with a whaling crew.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
There's seagulls weaving overhead.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
I ought to be home in my feather bed.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft. Oh, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. Tapsters forward and dustmen aft. Sitting there picking on a chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
There was a girl from Donny B.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
And she did make a fool of me.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
Her heart is like a pusser's shower.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
Runs hot and cold every quarter of an hour.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft. Woo! Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. Tapsters forward and dustmen aft. Sitting there picking on a chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Was a girl there from Dumfries.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
She had her kids in 2s and 3s.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
Her sister lives there up Churchill.
Hi-ho, chicken on a raft.
She says she won't.
But we know she will. Hi-ho, chicken on a raft. Woo! Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. Tapsters forward and dustmen aft. Sitting there picking on a chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hi-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Said hey-ho.
Chicken on a raft.
Ha-ha!
There you see. That was the chicken landing.
Don't do it too often.
They don't fly.
That was a landing chicken. Chicken on a raft. That's a nice, popular little number. Talking of popular little numbers, here's Steve Lowry again. I don't know how this happened.
Is it me? Yes. Am I being victimised or something?
I don't know. It says here, Mike Green, chicken, and then it says Steve Lowry.
All right. Okay. That's
So,
all right. I'll do it.
This is a fairly nasty song about press ganging, I think, isn't it?
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort
Yeah.
of, yeah.
Yeah,
Here we go.
That's quite numbers.
It's medium. As I walk down a Shoreham street, a bowl press gang I happen to meet, inquiring if I'd join the fleet. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. I said, pray, brother sailors, tell to me what type of treatment they might give to me, that I might know before I go. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. They said the life was mighty fine, port to port with women and wine. They said I'd have a bloody good time. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. But when I got there, to my surprise, I had been told a pack of rotten lies. There was no round and jolly old man. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. First thing they did, took me in hand, and they whipped me with a tar and strand. They whipped me till I could not stand. On board a man of war, boys, on board a man of war. They strung me up by my 2 thumbs, and they whipped me till my blood did run. And that's the use they gave to me.
On board a man of war, boys. On board a man of war.
So when I get home to England's shores, I'll wed that girl that I adore, and I will never go to sea no more.
On board a man of war, boys. On board a man of war. On board a man of war, boys. On board a man of war.
Tales of the sea, indeed. Okay, rattling along, ladies and gentlemen, rattling along. Thank goodness we've been spared girls clawing at our trousers, which is the normal procedure in the Willie. Every man on board the ship has his place, ladies and gentlemen. I'm known as the anchor man, okay? And that is A for anchor. This W actually stands for whalers, okay? Wellington Wailers, nothing to do with anchor men, okay?
Oh dear, oh dear.
So there we go. So that's the Wellington, that's a 2-pint jug, ladies and gentlemen. Very handy.
Did you mention the
I'm
CDs, Mike?
Anchor man with an A, okay? Moving on. Oh, God, no. It's Brian Ablett again, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song of a time where, I believe it is, it's a story of a gentleman who rushes away for the weekend, away from the wife.
No.
Tell us what happens. This is called La Morna.
It's in the, for those musicians in the audience and the vast audience we have out there, it's in the key of twas, if you could get that pitch about right.
Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night in the pale moonlight, away down to La Morna.
Well, I will sing to ye about a maiden fair that I met the other evening at the corner of the square. She had a bright and shiny eye.
Just one.
She was a charming rover, and we rolled all night in the pale moonlight, away down to La Morna.
Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night in the pale moonlight, away down to La Morna.
We jumped into a cab. Well, I asked her for her name. Well, when she said it to me, well, mine it was the same.
Oh, Brian.
So I lifted up her veil that covers her face all over, and to my surprise, it was my wife I met down in La Morna.
Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night in the pale moonlight, away down to La Morna.
She says I know ye well. Well, I knew ye in the dark. Well, I knew that you would know me, but I did it for a lark. And for that lark you'll pay. For the roving of your donor, you'll pay the fare, I do declare, away down to La Morna.
Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night in the pale moonlight, away down to La Morna. Twas down in Albert Square, I never shall forget. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, and the evening it was wet, wet, wet. Her hair hung down in curls. She was a charming rover, and we rode all night in the pale moonlight away down to the moor.
Woo! How about that then, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Right, now, have I got to do anything else? Yep, okay, I think we're getting on now. Time's running out. Time for the last shanty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid it's the last one. We are limited to at least another 3 hours, but we really have to get off because we've got ladies to deal with. Now, you're going to have to forgive me on this song because our man who normally sings this song, Captain Ian Bush, isn't with us. So I've taken over and I'm going to have to use my crib sheet. So
you're going to be rubbish then?
So it could well be rubbish. It could well. The whole point about this song, everybody, is everybody in the audience. So that includes all you lot out there, the cameramen, all the girls that are banging the windows outside, and everyone at home, because I'm sure a lot of you know this song. And the whole point about this song is you've got to join in, because all these guys are going to show you how to do it. Okay? Shall we show them quickly first?
Well, and
it goes like this. Don't haul on the rope.
That's a bloody good start, isn't it?
Go. Don't start. Right. Don't haul on the ropes. Don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. There you go. See, simple. That wasn't difficult, was it? It was for me, but not for you. So, okay, here we go. We'll see if we can get this done. And this is the last one, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody at home, off the sofas now, stand up and get ready. Hello? Hello. Yes.
Sorry.
Someone's talking behind my back now. I mean, honestly.
I thought you finished.
Right. Right, okay, here we go. My father often told me when I was just a lad, a sailor's life was very hard, the food was always bad. But now I joined the Navy aboard a man of war, and now I found a sailor ain't a sailor anymore.
Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a loss. Oh, get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
The Killick of MS, he says we got it soft. It wasn't like this in his day when he was up aloft. We like our bunks and sleeping bags, but what's a hammock for? Swinging from the deckhead or lying on the floor.
Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a loss. Oh, get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
They gave us an engine, the first went up and down. Then with more technology, the engine went around. We know a steam and diesel, but what's a main yard for? A stoker ain't a stoker with a shovel anymore.
Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a loss. Get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
They gave us an oldest lamp so we could do it right. They gave us a radio to signal day and night. We know our codes and ciphers, but what's a semaphore? A bunter doesn't toss the bunting anymore.
Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a loss. Oh, get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
2 cans of beer a day, and that's your bleeding lot.
2 cans?
Now we get an extra one because they stopped the tot. So we'll put on our civvy clothes and find a cub ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a loss. Get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore. Don't haul on the ropes, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Get your civvies ready for another run ashore. A sailor ain't a sailor, ain't a sailor anymore.
Hey!
We've been the Wellington Wailers, ladies and gentlemen. The WellingtonWailers.com. Did I mention the CDs?
Oh,
we got
yes,
two
you did.
here. I would like to say thank you so much to the rope tackle guys here tonight. The film crews, the guys, the recording, everything. Mark in charge, Fabulous. This is rope tackle. You need to support it, ladies and gentlemen. All the money's taken by the Wailers tonight will go to rope tackle. And thank you. It's because of you that rope tackle is still here. Well done, everybody. We'll see you again in the Duke of Wellington. Good night. Girls are coming in, look out!
Oh,